My name is Cyberman09, and this is the Mega Man 100% tournament on
And
Speedgaming Live for
this
2024.
controller is online.
And
Focus
our
on.
runners this evening is Demulant and delcaMX. This is a Group A match between these two, and it's going to be a good time. Decal was having some issues with his capture card, so he's using his webcam, so that's why his colors look a little weird. But we're gonna have a good time anyway. So I hope you all are excited for Mega Man X action tonight. The runners have been released in the race room, so in a moment here on screen they should be off. So we won't have Decal's timer, but we'll have Demulant. So when the runners are done, we'll be using the official time for the race GG time. But anyway, here we are off onto Reset Highway, the beginning of Mega Man X, where we're going to try and get to the end of the stage as quickly as possible, most likely, hopefully in 2 minutes, and we'll be good to go from there, as Decal is taking down his speedcopter. We'll have to give it a moment to here till we get to the end of the stage to try and resync them. As Decal is taking down their second speedcopter, Demulant left to come their second. You have to forgive me as I'm trying to press all the buttons. That's what happens when you decide to do commentary and the cropping. So we're approaching the end here. Let's see if Decal gets task cards. Obviously, with him using a webcam to do his capture, which is perfectly fine as far as I'm concerned. Looks like his health is low enough, so he won't be doing task cards. Demulant is setting up for task cards right now. Gets the first car, and he's good. All right, time to see if Decal sets up the ship correctly, being a little cooperative. That's a good ship. Let's see if Val gives him a good setup. That's good. And so his Demulant gets captured as well from Decal, and we are off of the highway, and we'll be off to Chill Penguin stage next. As you can see, both the runners are using the Japanese version of Mega Man X. The main reason for that is because of text. Try to sync up our runners as best we can as we're now in to Chill Penguin stage, so hopefully it'll be close enough as it is. Like I said, when the runners are done, we'll use the racetime.gg time, official time for their race results. Not necessarily what happens here on screen. But anyway, here we go into Chill Penguin stage, and we're going to do the corner jump here because you actually jump higher when you jump off the corners here, going up and down slopes. And here we are with our handy dandy dash boots, because we can't have 100% without the dash boots. But so for those wondering what we need for 100%, we need all the armor pieces, all the heart pieces, and all the sub tanks in order to get 100% in Mega Man X. And then we have to get the Hadouken from a stage upon multiple resets. As we can see, both the runners now dashing through the snow as they jump in the right arm to go up top. There we go. These are two very skillful runners. I know Demulant has definitely recently put in a lot of time into Mega Man X, and Decal's no slouch himself. Our So I've been asked in the past how I came up with the groupings. Basically, the groupings were based on their times on the Mega Man leaderboards, as we get to see Decal take on Chill Penguin. There we go. So Demulant taking down Chill Penguin first. Decal right behind him is going to be a very close race right now as we go into the next stage, which I believe both runners are using the same route. There are a few routes from all our runners that use. I believe they're going to use the same route, so they should both, I believe, go to Boomer Quanger next. Yep. So we're going to see how they do Iceless here in just a few minutes as we enter Boomer Quanger stage. Decal having a hard time getting that quarter jump, which is allowing Demulant to gain some time on him. As Demulant is quickly getting past the turtles, as Decal now has some time to catch it. Has a deficit on Demulant here. As up the elevator we go, as we hug the wall, as we try to not get touched by the little enemies. Fun fact: when you walk up to that wall, if you double jump, you won't take any damage. But you press forward and actually touch the wall, that's when you take damage. So you'll see some runners sometimes use that to not take damage from the little enemies. So you see them using the ice shotgun to great skill here to take down the little spider enemies on the walls as we attempt to do Iceless. So there we go. Well done on Demulant's side. Let's see if Decal has a better time and able to make up some time he lost trying to do the climb here in Quanger stage. And nope, that's not it. Alright, meanwhile, Demulant is taking on Quanger, so let's see if we get the dance here. Yep, looks like Demulant's got the dance going. Green shots for all day. And there we go, Teleport City. So he should be good. We'll see Decal having a rough time getting the Iceless jump here. So while that's going on, while he's still trying to get Iceless here, Demulant is moving on to Sting Chameleon stage, which is next because he's got boomerangs in tow. So I believe we'll see him do I forget what the trick is called, Phantom Grab with the boomerangs. First, we're gonna go the upper path, get the armor piece from Green Biker Dad, Auto, there we go. Decal finally gets it. The wire sponge prototype, as I like to call them, as we shove these boomerangs into the enemy, this guy, because they actually do a lot of damage, which is really surprising to him. So we should have enough where when we fight Sting Chameleon, we'll use all our ranks plus one lemon to take down Sting Chameleon. But Decal got their heart piece, and now they're going to take on Boomer Quanger here on their side, as Demulant has picked up their armor piece. They didn't go below to get the tank, so we're probably going to come back to this stage on a revisit to get the heart piece, as they're picking up their helmet, their SGLIVE. We're going to need those later on for when we try and get the Hadouken. As dashing through the mud in the right armor we go for Demulant. Decal having a very quick fight with Boomer Clanger as he cooperates with him. And into the door we go to take on Sting Chameleon for Demulant. Looks like he's going to blast him with the full charge and then use the boomerangs on him. As Decal is going to go into Storm Eagle next, as opposed to going to Sting Chameleon stage next. And he shoots. Yep, he's going to have just enough rangs to take down Sting Chameleon, just like that. He must have picked up an extra weapon energy along the way for him to do that. Meanwhile, Decal is moving along here to get their sub-tank as they're traveling through Storm Eagle stage, as Demulant's going in there next. So just to make note that Decal is presently down a Maverick right now, but that matters very little, as both orders are now in Storm Eagle stage. As Decal is going to make the climb here. I wonder if he has ideas on doing the magic carpet ride here for this stage. Yes, he does. Did he get it? He did not. So climbing up the elevator he goes again. Magic carpet ride. I believe, as I recall, a pixel perfect trick, but you know it happens. Anyway, through the glass ceiling he goes to get his sub-tank, and dashing along the bottom round here for the platforms to get his headpiece, as Decal is about to take on Storm Eagle. He does not have C-Sting, so we're going to see a lot of dash lemons, and we're going to see some charge shots on Decal's side. Hopefully he doesn't get cursed with dives like I have, but you know what, too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dives. But he does take down Storm Eagle regardless. But that's 3 on his side, as Demulant will probably have an easier time because he has C-Sting in hand as he enters the boss store right now. As Decal is going to go off to Flame Mammoth stage next. Uh-oh. Oh, Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle is being very kind to Demulant here. Did not fly away. He won't be seeing any dives. But there goes Storm Eagle on Demulant's side, as Decal is now in Flame Mammoth stage. I believe that's where Demulant is going to go next to get his headpiece, or his buster piece, as that'll be his last armor piece for this set. Oh, I don't believe in curses. I believe in blessings. These runners are blessed. I wish I had their talent. Anyway, up the breakable blocks with the helmet they go, as Demulant's going to get their buster piece. Again, blessings. Anyway, Decal having gotten their sub-tank and their heart piece, as they're entering the Flame Mammoth door. Going to use good old Tornado on Mammoth, as Damien's going to use his ranks to pick up his heart piece. So I don't think he got it. I think he missed it. Or I missed something. Well, either way, Demulant is about to enter the Flame Mammoth stage as decal takes down Mammoth, and much like many a Mega Man game, including the X series, we kind of want to be in the center of the stage when we finish because, you know, walking. And with Flame Mammoth stage being on a belt and being the length it is, that's probably a little too far to the left. Demulant kind of walks in the middle. If you're just on the conveyor belt before without seeing either wall, you won't walk to the side of the room and just teleport out. Yeah, that's what I think he did too, Poison Curls. Just that, you know, my brain did not register it. Anyway, Demulant off to back into Chill Penguin stage with his boots and Cease Thing in hand to get his revisit done here to get his Penguin heart piece, while Decal is going through Park Manual stage. Decal having to use Tornado to take down Slimer, using another Tornado to take down. Was hoping for Tornado to take down that turtle, but it didn't do its job, as Demulant has picked up their heart piece from Penguin stage, and they're going to be starting their Mandrill run. So, want to remind people that Decal has not done Steam Chameleon stage, so he is technically right now down a Maverick stage, as he's entering the Spark Mandrill door. As Demulant picking up their sub-tank. Gonna get a blue charge into good old Spark Mandrill here, as we are going to ricochet some of these ice shotguns into Mammoth and off the wall, and boom, just like that. That is a dead Mandrill. And Demulant quickly dispatching Slimer with Storm Tornado as Decal exits out of Mandrill stage. So yeah, prior to the race, if you're wondering, if you're just joining us here, prior to the race, Decal was having issues with his capture card, so he is using a webcam to capture his on-screen action. So when we get a time for him, we'll be using the racetime.gg time, where all our runners in this tournament are doing the races. So we'll be using that for his official time, as well as for just the overall official time for both the runners here. Meanwhile, Demulant is entering the Spark Mandrill door, as Decal is going through Steam Chameleon stage, and as someone who's pressing all the buttons here and attempting to make myself coherent and up to date as far as what's going on the screen. Decal going underneath, Brand getting their heart tank, and we're gonna see Decal go on the coaster here. We're gonna see if, I don't know if he does it. Yep, he's going to jump up and down off the coaster here to prevent the birds appearing. And if the birds are on screen, that will create some lag. But if you do that, the birds won't spawn, and that will decrease lag, getting us through the stage faster. As that should be a visit for Decal, for the, as I like to call it, the shelf, where the Hadouken is. We'll be visiting there. I believe he'll be picking up his sub-tank on the revisit. So he's taking on Armadillo right now, getting those spark shots in him. And one more. There we go. Demulant also going to pick up the sub tank on revisit. Decal's going to start their dive into Launch Octopus stage, and then getting their hard tank now with their rang as we move on through. That's a visit for Demulant. We got to visit that spot 5 times in order for that capsule to appear. We also got to have all of the pieces before that capsule will appear. And unfortunately, there's a bit of a glare on Decal's screen, but I know he's at the second sub. Just can't see exactly where his health is. But Demulant is dealing with Armadillo. One more shot. There we go. You know, it might just be because of the water. Yeah, it's the water. Okay, never mind that. It's fun when you have to use non-optimal methods to record your video because technology doesn't want to work properly. It makes it look fun and interesting. As Demulant is now doing their launch octopus fight, as Decal is taking down the second eel and entering the door. Decal still has to do Sting Chameleon after this stage, as this is actually Demulant's last stage to go through, but he does have to do the revisit for Sting Chameleon stage, as he didn't pick up the hard tank underneath. So Demulant gonna take down one more sub with C-Sting. There we go. As Decal has defeated Launch Octopus. Demulant has taken down the sub, going down below. One charge tornado for the Ouroboros. As now, what you're seeing, what you saw on Demulant's screen when he jumped up top there. The reason for that is to get the Ouroboros' explosion to disappear much faster. That's why we used Charge Tornado there to take down the second eel, because if it's off screen, it destroys much faster, and we get the screen to move along. But anyway, Decal starting their Sting Chameleon run now, as he takes on Green Fighter Dad, as Demulant is dealing with Launch Octopus. I believe, yep. So Decal will also has them do their Chill Penguin revisit, as Demulant is dealing with Launch Octopus here. Did get a suck, but that's okay. Ooh, jumped out of the way of that one. One more? One? Yep, there we go. As Decal has taken down Green Biker Dad, getting their armor piece. So he'll be going, let's see if he, I believe he'll be going underneath to get his hard tank, and then finishing the rest of the stage. We get their hard tank, and then doing their visits on Armadillo stage. As Decal, he didn't get it. I think he meant to have his rang selected there to fire out to get the hard tank, but that didn't exactly work. But here's Demulant now, back in Sting Chameleon stage to get their hard tank. There we go. And he's going to be up. And he'll be going back to Armadillo stage to pick up his sub-tank and then do his subsequent visits to the shelf to get the Hadouken, as Decal still has to finish take on Sting Chameleon here in a moment and do a revisit to Penguin stage to get their heart piece. And clicking right through the board, getting their sub tank, and now we have to go die a lot. So let's see. Alright, looks like he's gonna have to use one dash limit at the end here, I believe. Oh nope, he has enough. Bye. That's the end of Stingo Communion. As Demulant is now doing their visits to the show. So, while that is going on here, I want to take this time to thank you folks for coming late in the evening. As I'm just gonna call it. It's 1:40 in the morning. That's Eastern time. So I'm kind of on fumes, but I took a nap before this, but I'm okay. But thank you all for coming out for this race. We have, I believe, check my notes here. We have a race later on, actually in 12 hours at 1 p.m. Eastern time, between Profection and Japham in this tournament. We have, and then after that, as far as our tournament is concerned, let me pull up the challenge page. That'll help me a whole lot than trying to remember this off the top of my head. You'd think I would have had this up already, but no. I wanted to feel special. So as far as standings are concerned right now, Group C is almost done, but we have to do a playoff race between Real SDF, Stalbosen, and Concert for one, because we have 3 groups. We have 12 participants, and we're gonna have the top 2 from each group go into the bracket stage. It's gonna be single elimination. But with having 3 runners be tied, we're gonna have a 3-runner playoff. So those 3 guys are running for Group C supremacy. But as far as the other races, not counting our current one on the screen here, we got Giaki in Group A that has to take on both our runners here on screen to finish out Group A. And we have Profection and Japham, like I said, later this afternoon, taking on each other for Group B action. And then I have to take on Japham in Group B. And that'll finish out Group B. So we pretty much have 4 more races in group stages before we move on to brackets. So look forward to those races coming up in this tournament. Demulant misses the jump there, but that's fine. It gets a free horde of lives now for the Sigma 1 climb. And this isn't the only tournament that I'm actually running for Speedgaming Live this year, as I'm also running the Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament, which actually is going to start next week, or I should say on Monday. And you know what? I'm going to pull up that schedule too, because I have stuff for that as well. As we got Stape and Fishman starting us off this year. Fishman being a newer runner for the Mega Man 2 Randomizer, as Snape being a runner from last year. That will happen actually on Monday, noon o'clock. So I will not be there. I'll be at work while that happens. And then on the 8th, we got Blue Bomber taking on the Buster Only Master himself, Kame Senin. So look forward to those races on the Mega Man 2 Randomizer tournament. Look forward to more races here in Mega Man X, as Demulant is about to get Vial Skip here. There we go. As look forward to all those races happening on the Speedgaming family of networks. As we get to say goodbye to Zero, who will never show up again. Never again. as Decal has finished their revisits in Armored Real stage and has their Hadouken and going to start their Sigma 1 climb. So they're not too far behind Demulant here as we're in Sigma stages finally. He's pretty much a vile fight behind Decal. Or Decal's a vile fight behind Demulant, I should say. But yeah, we also have Decal playing it close to the vest there. We also have a matcherino for these tournaments where if you wish to donate to that, where there's a prize pool for the winner of these tournaments. The money goes to the top 3 of each group of each tournament. And, you know, if you wish to donate to that, you're more than welcome to. As Decal nails the final skip there. 1 Hadouken for Boomer Quanger. Well done on Demulant's side. As we have to deal with, as he gets to deal with Bowspider here in a moment. As Vile throws the net on Decal. And no babies in a good spot for Demulant. Goodbye, Bowspider. Love to see that. Why can't I have that Bowspider? The only better Bowspider would be just the single, just the single drop. That's the only kind of better Bowspider, I would say. Anyway, Bowspider down for Demulant. Decal taking down Vile. Decal still having to take on Quanger and Bowspider themselves. As we say goodbye to Zero on Decal's screen, never to be seen again, ever. As Demulant is starting Sigma 2, entering the Chill Penguin door. Hopefully Penguin cooperates a little bit. There we go. Down goes Penguin for Demulant. As he's going to switch to C-Sting to avoid the rest of this first section. Oh no, he's not. He's going to dash line, and Buster shot his way through. Ooh, he took a bit of damage there, but he switched to C-Sting. I wonder if he intends to do the rest of the stage with C-Sting and not worry about getting health. Oh, shows what I know. It's like, nope, we're gonna Hadouken this part. We're gonna KFCX this part. Goodbye to Storm Eagle. Ooh, and Decal did not get their Hadouken off. There we go. A subsequent attempt on Bowspider for Decal. Demulant entering the Rangabanga door. Let's see if he gets the blue eye to get the first Hadouken off. We've got a good pattern there with the first eye. I guess that would take too long. I don't know. I would ask Poison Girls in chat, but you know there's probably a good reason for that. You know what? I probably got time. Poison Girls, why haven't you used the full charge ice sled to fire a Hadouken off it like you would think you million for Rangabanga yet to take down the nose and the eyes? I assume it's mostly just time based because Rangabanga's got no iframes when you fire C-Sting into it. Anyway, getting their ice sled down real quick on the side here, getting that full health, and is he in the right spot? No. So, Tinkerman not cooperating for Demulant here. So now we can see the old way dealing with CQN, and that's with the ranks, as Decal is starting their Ranga Banga fight. Taking out the first eye with the Hadouken. Getting hit by the nose, though, as we got to deal with the last eye here. Just escaping. One more shot for the nose. There we go. As Demulant has taken down Spark Mandrill for the last time. So all races in the group and bracket, single inch brackets are going to be best of one, with the finals being best of three. So you'll be seeing just the one race here tonight, as that's how it's been throughout the tournament. As Demulant takes down Octo there. Take out, yep, getting ice sledded through the door to do Dillo skip. Demulant is entering the Mammoth door now. As Demulant getting the Hadouken on Flame Mammoth as the big boy cooperates. Decal getting the sled Hadouken, taking down Sting Coin, making up a little time on Demulant. But as long as Demulant keeps pace as is, and there isn't any real issues, this is his race to lose, as he Hadoukens the D-Rex hit. Decal getting that Hadouken off as Spark Mandrill's little spark ball underneath actually does damage to Decal, so he's going to pick up health along the way here. Going up top, grab that. So Demulant doing the climb here in Sigma 4, as we're about to take on Sigma and his little dog, the Belgarder. You'll see a blue shot into Belgarder and then a Hadouken afterwards on Demulant's side. There we go. Decal is Sting cloaked his way through that last section there in Sigma Buddha 3, as Demulant gets their Hadouken off on no, Demulant's hug Mammoth there. Mammoth being a jerk to Decal, but he does get the health from the sub tank and gets their Hadouken off on Mammoth. So down he goes, as Decal is now to take on D-Rex. Meanwhile, Demulant taking on the wall here, just a few rolling shields away from finishing off this race. And boom, just like that, Demulant has an official race time and GG time of 37:47. So get those GGs in chat for Demulant. See if he wants to come in for a post-race interview. Meanwhile, while we're waiting on see if Demulant cares to join us, Decal is taking on taking on the Sigma fight now, and gets the Hadouken off on Sigma there, and now to just take on the wall. few rolling shields away for taking down Wolf Sigma here. The RNG not being kind to Decal here. Now it's actually being kind. One more. There we go. So GG's to both our runners here. Done on Decal. Let's see if he wishes to join us too. Alright, so Decal is declining, trying to see if Demulant wishes to come in too. Alright, well, it looks like both runners are declining the post-race interview, which is fine. But Demulant is the winner of this race between the both of them. So both the runners now, I gotta get together with Giaki, their other group member, to decide who's going to come out of Group A here. But again, GG's to both of these runners. So look forward to more action between them as the tournament goes on. Come back tomorrow. Not tomorrow. In about 10 hours, 11 hours from now, for our next race on one of the Speedgaming Family Network channels. We'll be having Profection and Jaffim going against each other. So look forward to that later on today. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna sign off here and go to bed myself. GG's to Demulant, and good night to everyone.